everyone, welcome to Dusty Cruises. It's Saturday and we had planned on spending the day around the house doing chores, working, that kind of thing. But we got up this morning and we watched this video here by the Appalachian Channel. It is about a Mennonite country store located near Virginia, or in Virginia I believe, called the Dutch Treat Country Store. And we decided to take a road trip. It's about 3 hours from us. We're going to drive up there and have some lunch at their deli and check the store out. And we want to take you along with us. Let's go for an adventure. We had such a great time on this adventure. Besides the Dutch Treat Country Store, we also visited the Cumberland Gap National Park and the Wilderness Road State Park in Virginia. But I'll discuss those in depth in just a few minutes. Along the way, we also saw some fantastic scenic views of rolling hills, glorious mountains, and we drove over Norris Lake. As I mentioned earlier, the drive was around 3 hours, and we went through many small towns in both Tennessee and Virginia that we have never been to. Some of the towns we visited were Tazewell, Harrogate, Rocky Top, yes, that is really a town in Tennessee, and in Virginia we visited Wheeler, and of course Rose Hill, where the Dutch Treat Country Store is located. While traveling through these towns, we saw numerous abandoned and historical buildings, including the Lincoln Memorial University, various log cabins, and many homes that are no longer lived in. As you can tell, we had a full day. One place we did not expect to visit was one of only 2 mountain vehicular tunnels in America that cross state lines, the Cumberland Gap Tunnel. This 4,600-foot tunnel processes around 32,000 cars a day, and we were one of those cars on this day. The tunnel opened in 1996 and replaced a portion of US 25 East that had earned the nickname Massacre Mountain due to its high rate of accidents and hazard design. I kind of think that sounds like a ride at Dollywood myself, but anyway, when you enter the tunnel, you are in Cumberland Gap, Tennessee. When you exit, you are in Middlesboro, Kentucky. The road we traveled on to enter Virginia is called the Wilderness Road. The story of this road is told at the Wilderness State Park in Virginia, and we decided to ride through the park although we were running out of time. This road was built by Daniel Boone in 1775, following Indian trails and buffalo traces. It became one of the first roads to connect the interior of the country to the more populated coast. While in operation for 25 years, over 300,000 people traversed this road on their way to settle the interior of America. The Wilderness Road originally began in Fort Chisholm, Virginia, and eventually ran all the way to the Falls of the Ohio at Louisville. A portion of this road, the part that we rode through on the tunnel from the Cumberland Gap, Tennessee to Middlesboro, Kentucky, was one of the first roads in America to be paved, all the way back in 1908. Along with preserving the story and actual sections of the Wilderness Road State Park contains a reconstructed fort called Martin Station and the Carlin Mansion. This mansion was built by Robert Ely in 1870 and was actually called Elydale. It is currently called Carlin after the next set of owners. But there is one more thing the Wilderness Road State Park has, and that is buffalo.
Where are we at?
We are in Virginia at the Dutch Treat, getting some lunch. I'm hungry and ready to eat.
Well, let's go in and get something to eat.
Let's go. The Dutch Treat Country Store is a Mennonite business that was started in 2006 by Joe and Emma Gingrich. In 2008, Sam Yoder purchased the business, and although the current owner is Sam's grandson, Sam, at over 80 years old, continues to work in the store. The store consists of a small deli and offers a variety of fresh baked breads, desserts, baking supplies, spices, and candy. While waiting on our sandwiches, we purchased Amish butter, honey, and a package of freshly baked brownies. Well, we've been shopping and we've got our food. It's a little chilly to eat outside, so we're sitting in the car. But it's absolutely a beautiful place to stop and eat. Here, I had a roast beef and a provolone. You can tell I've already gotten into mine. But look how pretty that looks. That is a turkey with provolone too, and sourdough. Got some chips and some drinks. So we're gonna eat now and then finish our land cruise. Well, once lunch was done, we continued our land cruise by heading home. Here is proof that Rocky Top, Tennessee actually does exist. In reality, this was originally Lake City, Tennessee, but the town name was changed to Rocky Top in 2014. As they say, all good things must come to an end, and so did our land cruise. Was it worth the 3-hour drive to eat a sandwich? Most definitely. We are already making plans to visit the Dutch Treat Country Store in Virginia again in the near future. The sandwiches were phenomenal, and the trip was almost as good. This is Dusty with Dusty Cruises, wishing you smooth seas ahead, and we will see you on our next adventure. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you for watching.